Hey guys, welcome to Thursday's session. So for our warm-up, I'm going to get you to do 20 seconds of skips or star jumps, then 20 backwards lunges. Okay, so stepping back and down into that lunge, alternating legs. Then 5-second squat holds. So get in the bottom of your squat, hold it for count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up, and then 5 of those. 20 of our plank shoulder taps. Feel the burn from 1 up to 5. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, up to 5. And then finishing on another 20 seconds of skips or star jumps. Then we're going to do some weighted step-ups for our strength. So it's going to be 5 sets of 12 weighted step-ups. After every set of 12 weighted step-ups, you're going to do a 45-second weighted wall sit. All right, so to weight your wall sit, you can either hold a dumbbell or a kettlebell on your lap. So if you're in that perfect, lovely 90-degree angle, and that sit against the wall, and the weight can sit on your lap. I'm going to time you for 45 seconds, and then you get back into your weighted step-ups. If you don't have anything to step up onto, then you're going to do those as weighted reverse lunges. Okay, holding your kettlebell or dumbbell or bumper plate or whatever it is that you have in that kind of goblet front rack position. After you've completed your 4 sets of weighted step-ups and wall sit holds, you're going to do a workout for time. We're going to have a 25-minute time cap. So the workout's going to be, I'll show you the movements in a second, 10 renegade rows, 20 overhead lunges. If you can't overhead lunge, then you're going to bring your weight into the front rack. Okay, so either a front rack hold lunge with a bar or kettlebell or dumbbell somewhere on the shoulders or in the front rack position. Now, we've got 30 wall balls, because there's a few people who have got wall balls and wall ball targets at home. If you do not, then what we're going to look at is trying to replicate that same range of motion with a really light thruster. So you could do, if you don't have a wall ball target, you have a medicine ball, then what you can do is like a med ball thruster. So we start on one shoulder with the med ball. We do our squat, come up overhead, bring it to the other side. So we're kind of replicating that range of motion like we're throwing it, but without actually letting go. You need to do something similar with kettlebells or dumbbells, but go light, because again, your medicine ball would be anywhere from 5 to maybe 10 kilos. So I don't want you using weights much heavier than that, okay, for those movements. So as a swap for a wall ball, we'd be looking at some light variation of the thruster. Then 40 alternating arm snatches, 50 toes to bar or leg raises from the floor, and then you're going to go back down the ladder. So 40 alternating arm snatches, 30 wall balls or our light thrusters, 20 overhead or front rack lunges, finishing with 10 renegade rows. So for the renegade row, I'll use my bright yellow kettlebell so you can see me. We're going to be looking to be in a plank position with a wide base. Okay, so that you can balance. We want to keep the bum down as low as you can, and you're going to row single arm up to the chest. So you can do 5 on one arm and then 5 on the other. If you've got a dumbbell, obviously the same range of motion, so I'll keep that. So 10 renegade rows, 5 on one arm, 5 on the other. For the overhead lunges, all right, so we want that weight, dumbbell or kettlebell. You can use a barbell if you'd like, but please only do that if you're confident with your range of motion and you've got enough space around you for safety. And I would keep that light if you're using a barbell, an empty bar, okay? So overhead lunge, weight up overhead, keeping the arm as close to the ear as you can, and we're going to do those alternating leg lunges, okay? If that's not an option, keep the weight here, and then go down for those lunges, okay? Or you can have it in the front here. For those snatch, alternating arm snatch, so starting with one hand all the way up overhead, and then you're going to swap for the other arm and go backwards and forwards like that. Showed you the wall ball or light thrust variation. For the toes to bar, if you don't have something to hang off of to do either toes to bar or hanging knee raises, if you have a door frame pull-up bar, you could do static hanging knee raises, or we're going to lay on the floor and do our leg raises like this. Put your hands underneath your bum, and we're going to bring those legs up, and then lower them under control all the way down. Okay, so we're replicating that range of motion. If that's too hard on your core, we can swap them out, or you could do keeping the legs bent, or we could do our dead bug variation instead. All right, so that's going to be fun. A nice ladder, going up the ladder and then back down again. As I said, we'll have a 25-minute time cap for anybody who needs it. Have some fun, guys. It's going to be spicy.